Alright, go again.
Adieranate, 10, 9, 8, 7.
Alright. Wingle.
Benji Benedict, the bar.
Alright, you're going to have to make sure you're close to the mic on that one, because I could barely hear you for a second.
Benji.
That's better.
Benji, right there?
Yep.
Awesome.
Alright. Ara?
RBW 321. Hello. There's a cute baby next to me.
Uh-huh.
Well,
Hello.
over there for me.
That's right next door.
No. Right there. Alright, Callan, your turn.
Hello, dog. Hello, hat. With picky baby to wish us good luck.
Alright.
I got a picture of all of us.
Alright.
Did you get my good side at least?
Callan, you're gonna
You were
have to,
smiling, I think. So.
Okay, that's good to know.
Callan, you're gonna have to get a little bit louder, sweetie.
Hilgar, testing 1, 2, 3.
A little bit more.
Testing 1, 2.
Perfect. Kernor.
Yellow.
Alright, you're good.
Echo.
You had an echo from him?
I had an echo from him.
Oh, I had one from you, too.
There's an echo from me.
Yeah, it's a bit ting county for you, dear.
Is it still going?
Yeah, turn your sensitivity down just a hair. We see top of Kernor's head.
Yep.
Sorry, one second.
It's okay.
That actually sounded perfect right there.
Yep.
Sorry, I just need to talk quieter.
You're on the phone, right?
Yeah.
You may just have to adjust how far from the far away you hold it.
Do you have a headset?
No.
Okay.
Alright.
Hey.
AMDM?
Other one.
But where?
Never mind, I got it.
AMDW, or AMDM, I now see what you go through every time before game.
Oh, yeah, that's the fun part of it. Getting everyone together. My fun part is making sure it's all running right, because we're trying to run it all through one computer that's not built for it. That's the fun part.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is this better?
That's a lot better.
Yeah.
Okay.
Natubo.
I heard my name. Am I in trouble?
Not yet. Not yet. But
I can hear him!
I know, magic.
Alright. Alright, you may need to bring the mic in just a hair. Alright.
Getting closer, I'm going to be.
Alright. The way I figured we could do this is it'll be up to you whether we're constantly on camera or we let our
I am headed out.
okay.
Love you.
Love you too. Bye. Sorry about that, guys. 20-year-olds.
Hey, at least they said I love you.
Yeah. We can let the avatars that our beloved artist provided show when we speak during game, or we can be on camera. It's up to you guys.
I sort of like the idea of the avatars speaking, except for me.
I'm sorry, I haven't drawn yours yet.
That's fine. I have this one, but I don't think that's actually appropriate.
You told me I had to wear pants.
That's the reason.
I was told I was going to be on camera. I did my makeup, I did my hair, and I put on pants. It better be getting seen here.
How about we do video on this one, and then from now on we start going to the avatar. Does that work?
That sounds good to
Nobody told
me.
me I had to wear pants.
It's because I'm the bard. That's why. They were like, oh, well, she's obviously not going to wear pants because she's the bard.
Don't go on camera back.
So, I would like to. When I'm watching Twitch streams, I actually prefer to see people talking, not just the avatars, for the fact that when it goes to those intense RP sessions that I know are coming up with, like Mia Natubo, Kelgar, I love seeing the emotion in their faces. That's why I watch.
Okay.
And to lose that connection could really hinder us in view count. And that's my 2 cents there.
Yeah.
Plus, one thing with a lot of Twitch streams is when you don't get to see the actors' faces when they're playing Dungeons and Dragons, a lot of the time your focus tends to drift away from the screen. You need to watch it because you're not seeing any faces, so you'll end up missing a lot of stuff because you're not focused.
All
I feel
right.
like
That makes sense.
Yep.
To avoid just not being able to see my eyes.
Speaking from the DM perspective, you can also read your players easier with videos than just the.
Yeah.
All good points. So we'll just stick with camera then.
And I'm not skilled enough to make everyone like a little VR character or whatever.
We all have those avatars and we talk them.
That would be fucking amazing.
There is something we wanted to go over before we start up. Because we're all going to be on here, whenever someone's talking, everyone else is, all right? And then when that person finishes talking, if they're having a conversation with someone else, let that conversation go. Once that conversation's over, then whoever wants to speak up can. If 2 people actually speak up simultaneously, let's go ahead and have both of you step back. One of you say, go ahead, to the other one, let that person talk. Then if both of them do it, one of you choose who's going to go. But let's try not to do the walkover, because that's actually been some of the issues that we've been having. So let's make sure we stop the walkovers.
Thing that we can do is, I think Ashani and Tara has admin privilege. You can actually server mute someone mid-conversation, so if someone's butting in, just server mute them for a second, and it'll give them the signal, oh, I'm not supposed to be talking right now. That's also a thing.
Shawnee.
I think she meant to say
Asahi.
What did I say?
Shawnee.
Lashani.
You've been gone for too long. It's not my fault.
And truthfully, I don't think I do, though.
So one of your oldest beer drinking buddies, and
This is M, not Benji, okay? I would have maybe remembered, maybe. I don't know. I'm love drunk right now.
wow.
What can I say? I do a damn good job.
You know what? You're right next to me.
Oh, that shiny rock. The lights.
I have diabetes in the bag.
I have a popsicle. Whoa, bag of picnic.
So does Benji.
Alright, let me see. Where are we at? Okay. Does anyone have any questions, comments, or concerns, or would anyone like a mint?
Any house rules I need to know beforehand?
Nat 20s, Nat 1s on skill checks are actually a thing. We have Nat 20s, nat 1s. You can get advantage from, someone saying they're assisting you. Flanking is a thing. Let's see here. Where's my board? Honey, have you seen my board?
Oh, the boards.
The big white board.
The boards of knows and goes. Now, I know I can hear my children. How easy are they being picked up on the background?
I'm not really hearing them.
Okay. Okay, just make it. Because my kids are loud as fuck, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
My one is too. That's why I muted for a second. But she was getting a little.
All right. Tell me if I miss anything. We have hard nose, abusing kids, abusing animals, and no form of sexual assault. Soft nose, drugs. PvP as long as it's thematic. Aside from that, the 20s on natural ones, 20s on natural ones, natural 20s, those type of things are a go. If you roll, let's say you roll like I did this with Benji, if you roll on with advantage and you get 2 natural 20s, I'm going to give you a little extra.
That was so epic. That was the best moment we've had so far.
Both of them.
Yeah.
That's true. I also had an advantage and negated a nat 1 with an advantage into nat 20, so it was like...
She failed so hard, she succeeded.
And then every other week, I will be definitely minding you for myself due to the fact that I will not have my backup, and I will literally be out in the chaos. So you'll probably see children jumping, climbing all over me, and I may have to exit the stream, but I do have my Bluetooth, so I will be able to hear. But that's just because she has to go to her father's every other week.
Did I miss any house rules that we've gone over?
Titties.
Nah, I can't do that on Twitch.
I'm just saying the right word. Someone said my name? Your name is Titty? Yes? Diggity. I just get to look down.
One thing we're going to do tonight is at the end, right before we wrap the stream, we're going to I'm going to we're going to ask for volunteers to do the Sunday thing if anyone wants to. If not, I'll do it again. I have no problem with that. So that's I want you guys to just think about it, see if you'd be willing to do it. If not, you don't have to.
I think that's Ara going, yes, me, please.
I volunteer as tribute.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, I hope today doesn't feel like the Hunger Games.
Well, just a
Thank you, a little
suggestion,
bit.
and it's only, it's AMDM, right? If
You
you're
can call me
willing
Lee. My name is Lee, so you don't have to call me AMDM. So
well, if Lee would be willing to, since he is guest, one of the players and our guest.
unfortunately, on Sundays is my home game with my family.
Okay.
Okay,
So,
guys.
That's the one day I won't do anything else but we play here.
That's completely understandable. It was just a suggestion, anyways. So.
I would love to, but that's the one thing I don't miss. Because my children would kill me in my sleep if I didn't allow them to.
I'm sure we could record on a separate day once in a while, so that join us.
All right, guys, we are live.
What?
All right, guys, we are live.
Sorry.
start.
Are we doing the countdown, or are we actually live?
We are the live. You may have missed it. You may have missed it. I turned it. I downloaded something that would have given me the countdown.
Uh-huh.
It gave me a Trojan.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. Well, welcome to Critical Rollers. Yeah, technical difficulties, first stream. Yay! All right. My name's Adionate, also Elton. I am the Dungeon Master for the group. We're going to go around and just introduce ourselves real quick. I have been Dungeon Mastering since 1995, and I have a cat trying to attack me. But we have been gaming now. This is our 5th game session. We actually have a guest with us tonight that was prearranged before we started going for the stream. So, welcome, and we'll go ahead and continue on around, and the guest will introduce themselves when we get to them. And yeah, Wingle.
Hi, I'm Wingle the Wizard. I'm playing Benji Benedict the Bard. He's a college development bard. They go by them, they, but they also go by he, she, they, them, all the pronouns. They are from Tyrell.
Terrain.
Terrain. That one. But yeah. Passing along to the next person.
I see.
I'm
He's up next.
321. I am playing a character who will be brought up tonight. I actually been playing Dungeons and Dragons. I even started because of our DM here. He and I have been long friends, and I just love the fun and the chaos.
Alright, Kilgar, you're next.
Hi, I'm Galen Grin, playing Kelgar Hammerhand. Call me Butterbean. I've been playing D&D for about 17 years now, DMing on and off in between that. And this has been probably the most fun I've had playing it in about 10 years, so I'm having a great old time. That's all I got.
Kernor, you're next.
Oh, hi, I'm Aiden, Liare the Wizard. I'm sorry, sorcerer. She's a female dwarf. Love her beard. Yeah.
Lee?
I'm the AMDM Lee. This is my cup of coffee. I'm playing Liare, Warforged Druid. Currently new to this plane. And just wandering the world. I've been DMing and playing Dungeons and Dragons for about 34 years now. And I am a forever DM. That's it.
Not today, you aren't.
Not today. I get to play.
Player side.
I don't know how to handle just one character. This is going to be interesting.
She will teach you.
Yep. Natubo, you're next.
Hello, my name is Will. I am Natubo. I am the druid of the group. And last time it got kind of interesting. I almost got arrested. We'll see what happens tonight.
Little close.
Alright, my name...
What race are you, Natubo?
We just call me Birdman. I don't know the race. Yeah.
Birdman's a lot easier to pronounce. So.
I'll be thinking a couple times.
Yeah, chicken wing was definitely the best one, yeah.
Oh boy.
Everything froze on my side. I thought my computer crashed.
And our lovely Tara, it's your turn.
My name, sorry. My name is Barbara. I play Tara, the ranger. I am. Tara is from Terrain. I have been playing Dungeons and Dragons off and on since about 1984. Most of the time, I am the DM, but thankfully, I'm actually being able to be a player.
And for those of you that are joining us that do not know, our world of terrain is basically the world has only had magic for 100 years. There are rifts and portals that open up that bring people from other realms and planes and planets throughout Dungeons and Dragons onto this plane. Three of our main players are actually that's how they got here, and our druid has been on this planet for a few years. Liare has been on this planet for a couple of years now, and that's how they got here too. Now, we're going to go ahead and jump into this, and I was requested, and we're going to start. This is the morning after the bard has played their wonderful tune inside the tavern of the Silver Dragon, and now the bard and Kelgar have a discussion that they want to do.
So, morning after, Kelgar will roll over in bed, turn to Benji. So, Benji, we've been together for a couple of nights now.
Yes.
What do we want out of this?
I look down.
Okay. Well, I have all the energy you want. Conversation first.
Yeah, are we doing the serious thing? I thought that this was a come on. Is it not?
Whenever and wherever you'd like, but
Not right at this very second. Okay, Benji like gets a serious face on, but it's obviously joking. Like, what was the question?
what do we want out of this? Where are we going?
It's been 48 hours. They really like you.
I gotta be honest, I'm out of my depth here.
I am also out of my depth. I had done it with you more than once.
I haven't done it with anyone else.
What?
You're the only one.
Only born male?
Only anything. Ever.
Only in this world.
Ever.
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh.
I have no clue what I'm supposed to be doing. No clue
No,
what.
you definitely know what you're doing.
No.
You are doing whatever you're doing. You should just definitely keep that going. Oh God. Oh God, it's been a long time since I've had this conversation. Yeah, I'm sorry. I was not.
I'll kind of like off Benji's face to get Benji to focus.
I like you.
I like you too.
I don't know if I don't think that this is what you're gonna want to hear, but this is the farthest I've gone romantically, not intimately. First, I don't know.
With my first.
I
have no idea what we're doing either.
well, can't we just stay in confusion for a little longer? Because I don't. I kind of feel like I should have this conversation after I talk to Shawnee.
Okay.
I want to do this more, not just the sex, but I don't want to say the wrong thing here.
I want that too. And if you need to talk to Asahi to make it right, we'll find them.
He's like bright red, completely like you've seen him flustered, but you've never seen them this flustered before.
I don't know what it means to do it right, but that's what I want.
I know. I don't know what I'm doing with this part of it either. I normally leave before they wake up, so I think it's kind of improv at this point. But I would like to continue it, whatever it is. But if you need to say things that are more intense, I'm not ready to say that. It's been 48 hours, but I really like you.
I can live with that.
Okay. I'm gonna go take a shower.
I'll meet you downstairs.
As the morning rises, the morning sun rises. There's a hustle and bustle going on in the city. You've seen the stampede of people inside the city at certain hours. The Castle District has always seemed, since you guys have gotten here, the Castle District seems like it's been in a lull. You start hearing some noises and bustling going on. What do you guys want to do?
Breakfast.
Is Dream still with us?
Go down to breakfast. Okay. As you... Oh, good.
We had that job that we were told to do today, this morning.
Do we have time to eat first?
Yes, from...
Because I know Colonel was definitely going to want some food to deal with the hangover. And Olgar spent a lot of time.
Colonel with a mental headache kind of stumbles down the stairs, missing the last one as they faceplant on the bottom floor. It's morning.
Hits you harder when you wake up, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Let's get some food.
Even happened. Drink was too good.
You need some starches and some eggs. Greasy foods.
Eggs. Yes, eggs good. Like eggs.
As you approach the tavern down below, there's the barkeep, Manish Tusatha, the yellow-skinned, green-haired, red staghorned tiefling. Good morning. Yes, breakfast will be available shortly. There was a note left for you something about you accepted a job? I don't know. There's a note for you. Take it, please. I go make breakfast.
I'll take the
Colonel will take the note.
I think
I heard Kelgar first. Let's watch this talking over, people. Kelgar, you grab the note. It says, I will meet you at the Broken Lance in the Artisan District in the alley behind it. There's a small house behind the Broken Lance. Come there. I will meet you there.
Baby.
What is it?
Our job opportunity. I hand Benji the note. Back alley behind the Broken Lance, there's a house.
Well, I need to go to the Artisan District anyway because I think my armor should be ready.
Good point.
So, even if it's kind of shady, we did accept that gold and those health potions. We should follow through on that.
Fair enough. Well, when the rest of the group winds their way down, we'll let them know.
Stretch. I start walking down the stairs to greet you guys. So what's going on?
Job opportunity.
Oh yes.
Some shady back alley behind the Broken Lance. But we already kind of, as Benji pointed out, accepted the initial donation, so.
Natubo, I wanted to say, I didn't get to say it last night. Thank you so much for that sign. It came out really, really nice.
I was kind of hoping. I haven't done anything like that, artistic with my vines before, so thank you.
It was really like how you used the vines to make shading with the and it made some of them darker with the blossoms we picked. It was really good. You should sell those.
We'll see what we can come up with down the road.
It's not a bad idea, though. Think about that. It's a good idea.
Yes, it's a brilliant idea.
Always thinking of ways to make money. I got you guys.
Yeah, you made a crap ton last night.
I didn't count it. It was hitting me in the face.
369 gold.
Wait, did you just say that we were to 69? What? It's breakfast. Like, people are eating. Calgar, sweetheart. Like, people are eating here. Behave.
I'm trying to eat my eggs. I don't need to hear this right now.
Phrasing. And I go back to my.
Tara has walked down the stairs.
Has anyone seen Tara, Leia?
Tara has walked down the stairs. She came up right as Natubo was talking to Kelgar and heard about the meetup. And they've got a point, Natubo. They've got a point. With that kind of artistic, it'd be a good thing to do.
Alright, I'll take consideration. See what we can do.
As you guys finish up breakfast, you hear a couple guards outside. What is that? I don't know. It looks like a walking tree. What do you mean? It's what it looks like. It looks like a walking tree with a blue glow. I don't understand. And they basically step aside as this walking tree person comes walking into the cavern and looks at you. Lee, may you introduce yourself, please?
Very much tree-like limbs, stones where muscles would appear to be. He's got a quarterstaff strapped to his back, and he's carrying one in his hand that has a small red gourd to the top of it.
Ah, this looks like a good place.
And just surveys across the tavern, finds a table, and sits down.
Turner will look at her eggs and then look at Calgary again and say, "Are you sure I'm not still drunk?"
We'd have to both be drunk, because, yeah, I see a tree too.
Okay, good to know.
Is this something that's normal in terrain, Warforged?
No, because I've,
Absolutely.
you know
not.
where I grew up, and I've never seen this
Hey,
before.
Calgary.
Yeah.
1 gold if you go talk to it.
Hand it over.
Anyway, I hand him 1 gold.
Alright, cool.
Maybe not referring to them as an it. That seems rather rude.
You have a good point. I'm gonna go talk to the tree. I take the gold from Fernor, and I just walk directly to the tree. And I go, "Hello.
Why, hello.
My name is Keldar Hammerhand. Pleased to make your acquaintance." And I hold out my hand to shake.
I greet you in a fairly strong shake. Nice to meet you. Yes. You are the one.
Keldar cocks his head to the side. The one. What?
The one I was most likely supposed to follow. The green has its ways.
Are you, what's the word? Are you a druid? Do you follow?
Yes. I've dealt with it, and as he says that, you see out of the wood that's looks like muscle, a small flowering plant pops up.
Eldar looks at that, like, very pleased to see nature just kind of growing randomly. It's amusing him. I have a similar background. I at least used to follow the gods. So I understand the call of a higher power.
It's normal.
Meet my friends. Meet my friends.
Yes, I will.
Greetings. I will introduce everybody in roundabout fashion. This is Kernor, Nadubo, Benji, Tara. Benji likes to sing, so it's going to be very nice for you, I'm sure. Natubo would probably have some very interesting conversations, because he also features path. Tara is our ranger, and Kernor is our pyromancer.
And they can stall.
Wazufu keeps looking over the tree. I know I used my vines a lot last night, but did I create you?
Oh no, I am not from this plane.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It was I've been here a while.
Where do you hail from, bro?
Originally, the forest on Eberron. What's left of them, anyway.
Oh,
Make me a history check with disadvantage.
hey.
First dice roll of the night. Yay.
I had a 17 and it turned into a 3.
Oh.
Nope.
Yes.
I lost it.
Benji takes out his lute. Man of wood that is so strong, tree so high it will not fall. It's nice to meet you on this day. Your power shows like a bright way.
Wonderful sounds.
Yes.
She definitely has a way with her mouth.
It's quite a talent.
Much
What do you
appreciated. Much appreciated. What is the name you go by? I apologize.
I am Liare.
Liare. It's very nice to meet you.
At least that's the name the druids gave me.
It's a very lovely name.
Oddly fitting. Well, if we're all finished with breakfast, we have an appointment to make. There, if you'd like to join us, you're more than welcome. We always do.
I didn't know you guys were so excited. I didn't know you guys were so excited to get my armor.
Look, anything that gives you more protection is always going to be a top priority. But we also have the job to worry about after that.
DM, has it been 3 days?
So,
Okay. On that note, yeah, break the DM first game session on the Twitch. Welcome to our stream.
you're welcome.
It's not a good game if we don't do this at least once.
As you, Leo, did you say you were going with them? I didn't catch it.
Yes.
Okay.
The
As you,
green has sent me forth.
okay. The green has sent you forth. And now you have another druid to talk to, too. As you progress out of the tavern after eating, and the breakfast was free because of the lovely thing you did last night, as well as giving the waiter staff 10%, and on top of the 10% that he takes anyway. They made out pretty good last night. Yeah, that's pretty much it. As you go out to the thoroughfare, you are in this lovely, marbled, clean area of the city. You make a right, you go back up towards the castle, and again, this castle has that daunting, it looks beautiful architecture, but it has that daunting, underlying, something's not right here feel to it. As y'all turn to go toward the artisan district to reach your armor, you start hearing bells. They're behind the castle.
If you're about to trap me into a marriage, Kelgar, I swear to God.
Does anybody else hear that?
When I propose to you, it will be done right.
Yes.
The bells are behind the castle. Then around the castle.
Are we talking like
Full alarm, deep sounding, resonating. These are echoing through the entire. Go ahead.
As someone that's frequented the capital, do I recognize this sound?
You've never heard the actual warning bells. There's never been a reason to.
As a former denizen of Neverwinter, which is pretty much always at 4, am I getting PTSD flashbacks?
Yes.
Something's wrong.
It starts behind the castle and starts echoing all around the battlements, the entire city.
This is similar to Neverwinter. This capital is under assault.
We have to go. We have to help.
As you're standing there talking, above the castle, a dark gray cloud starts to form.
Oh, no.
Can this wait till after the
The cloud extends and forms into this giant, almost looks like a giant thundercloud, except it's actually rounded. The mages on the battlements are opening up with spells, tossing them at this cloud. They fizzle against the outside of it. The center of the cloud parts and opens, and inside stands a single lone figure floating in air. In life, and this can be echoed through the entirety of the city. I was Edward the Just. Now I am Edward the Unyielding. I am tired of the sycophants, heretics, and false nobles that think they can run my throne. This is my domain. It was mine in life. It is mine again. You have 3 weeks to leave. Otherwise, all who stay will become property of me.
You know how I said we should help? I had to think I would like to go. And I was just like Scooby-Doo style, Shaggy.
The clouds dissipate and the figure vanishes.
Elgar is rooted to the spot.
I feel like this is the noble's problem.
It sounds like it's everyone's problem.
This reminds me of the Lich Queen Valindra. I hate witches.
Sounds like my ex-girlfriend.
You had an ex-girlfriend that sounded like that?
Yeah, she didn't like it very much. She wasn't very nice.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I should have trusted the fact that her name was Karen.
Yeah, that was a good indicator.
We're just looking.
Do the ones that are native to this world recognize the name?
2 of you would recognize the name. Also, Liare recognizes the name.
If I'm not mistaken, isn't he one of the
Edward?
7
Okay.
brothers?
Say again, please.
Isn't he
Yes.
one of the 7 brothers?
Yes, both of you would know this.
Yes. This isn't good at all.
History lesson for the uninitiated, please.
Yeah, the out of towners, you little info here.
Bard and Benji, Tara, Liare. Liare, you've heard rumors. Benji and Tara, this is what you guys know. 100 years ago, the wave hit terrain.
Mm-hmm.
At that time, there were 7 brothers that ruled all 7 continents. At the 50-year mark after the wave, all 7 brothers died simultaneously.
All right.
When they died, it left a power vacuum across the entire planet. Nobles, barons, viceroys, viziers started fighting amongst themselves, trying to gain power or land. Some of them are no longer around. Some of them, their lineages were completely wiped out. Some of them, like the current king, actually started as a low-class noble, and because of making friends and whatnot, I was able to actually build up an army to actually become king of Lothinero.
I relay all of that information in song.
Uh-oh.
I'm not going to sing. I do not have anything for that.
Okay, thank you. Roll me a performance check then. And because the Lich just inspired this, go ahead and roll it with advantage.
I got a 17.
Okay. Beautiful ballad. It's not your best work, but it's a beautiful ballad.
Was I was a little pitchy.
Little pitchy. The Lich wouldn't come quite out right.
I'm so sorry, guys. The last 2 performances got me a little raspy.
Something, would that make it easier?
He makes just a weird squeaking noise.
So yeah, this is what you guys know right now about the Edward the Just. He was actually when he was in power on Lothinero, there was no conflicts. Everybody lived in peace. Everything was pristine. I mean, people could go anywhere, do anything. Bandits would actually, oh boy, I am not going there. But now, the world's in turmoil compared to the way it was. Liare, you've actually, because you've been here for like, what we said, 3-4 years now, you've heard some rumors, so.
Yeah. As you finish your tune, yes, I believe this is just one of the 7. If what I've heard is correct, the 7 brothers are returning and not alive.
So would you say that we have 7 evil undead exes that we have to deal with?
That is my worry too. Is it all 7 or just him?
The rumors I have heard is that the 7 brothers are returning, and as liches.
God, the guard's gonna have such a hard time with that as I start slowly walking towards the leather worker. Way too bad. Darn, I wish there was something I can do. Maybe I can inspire them.
We should investigate his armor first.
So I'm gonna like start like low key guiding everyone while they're talking towards the leather worker.
As you're low-key guiding, people are like, you see people actually coming out of their houses carrying briefcases and suitcases and actually loading up, and people are already bolting from the city.
They have the right idea.
Guards are trying to keep orderly fashion. That's not going well, but you make it to your leather worker. Liare, roll me a perception check. Hello. Oh, it's so lovely to see you again, Benji. I have this wonderful thing. It's just perfect. It came out just wonderful. I want you to try it on right now. He comes over, he pulls out the armor, sets it down. It's actually got the arm pieces. He used the legs to make the bends. The whole chest piece with the back piece. The leggings or the legs are actually half wrap around with the joints on the knees. It's instead of it just being plate mail, because of what he was able to do with it, it is a full set with a hood.
So it has a hood, and I immediately start like putting it on. Like I'm excited.
If Benji ends up needing assistance, I'll help strap on the back of you.
I don't need a strap on.
Look, these things fall if you're not careful, and then it goes places that it's hard to get it back from.
Oh God! Welcome to our stream, everybody. Liare, what did you roll on your perception check?
22.
Because you've actually know what these things are. You're looking at it. Her entire armor is made up of phase spider, or his entire armor. Excuse me.
That is very impressive.
I'm wondering that if I could get it enchanted, because you know how phasers kind of go in and out of reality? I'm wondering if I can become the Blinking Bard. And I can do that. I want to do that. I want to... Like the Blinking Bard? Benedict, the Blinking Bard. Like, oh my gosh, the signs that Natubo could make.
Here's the one problem with that, and it's the only downside. In order for an enchanter to stay here, the witch has got to go. Business is going to dry up. People are going to leave.
Can you just let me have my moment with my armor really quick before you just start
doing it? Not helping you.
Give me a second and let me just have 30 seconds of enjoying this. DM, what am I putting in my... DM, what am I putting in my...
I'm going to go ahead and add it after the game, but it's basically studded armor plus 1. You have it's a 13 armor class plus your dex.
Okay, I get 15 AC now.
So, and the hood is actually, he was going to use the head for the breastplate, but he actually started messing with it and was able to use the abdomen to actually do a front and back breastplate. The hood is actually the jaws and mandibles and the eyes of the spider. So it's like this.
That's
Why?
That's slightly frightening.
I am the Blinking Bard. Okay, now we can deal with that. Okay, I have my moment.
I asked the leather worker if he was able to have enough to make my bracer.
Oh yeah, he hands it to you. You've got a full bracer for when you're pulling your bow.
Uh-huh.
You wanted something that so the bowstring didn't wrap the arm, right?
Right. And maybe act as a little bit armor.
Full wrap around your arm. It's when you release it will actually glide right down the chitin on that, and the way it's worked is it's actually almost glass smooth, so the bowstring won't even catch on anything. It'll just glide right through without damaging your bowstring.
Okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. You're more than welcome. Any friends of Benji's is a friend of mine. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to be packing up shop because I am not dealing with whatever the hell that was.
I don't blame you. Please be careful on the road.
I shall try. I'm going to go to Corval and hopefully we can set up there, but we'll see. You guys have a wonderful day. Benji, I hope to see you sometime in the future.
Maybe. As I look awkwardly at Kelgar.
Kelgar just grins.
Tara does turn to the group and is, if all 7 brothers are back, there really is no safe place across the world. We've got to do something.
I was in Neverwinter when the Lich Queen Valindra got our walls. Her armies swept across us like we were nothing. If we don't fight, that's going to happen here.
And
but there's 7 of them. It's going to be worse.
And I say we fight now instead of letting them gain momentum and get stronger.
I wish Asahi was here.
We'll find her. We'll find them.
I guess let's go to our job.
It's the best we can do right now.
You go to the south, and as you make your way, you see Dream standing outside. Ah, hello. Yes. Please, my employer's waiting inside.
I'll follow.
There we go.
Okay. So you all go in?
Yes.
Okay. Dream stays outside. She just motioned for y'all to go inside. You get inside, and it's literally a small room. There's a cage. You can see a couple doors, but they're all shut. And there's just this one room with a large, almost ebony black table and a seat and 5 seats on your side. And in this cage, and inside the cage is this woman wearing scantily clad, mouth is gagged, and almost pleading eyes with you guys. And from the back door comes out a black half-dragon. And comes walking up, sits down and sit, talk.
I'll sit. What are we talking about?
Well, I see y'all found Liare, so I needed his assistance too. There's an abandoned mine in the forest south of here.
Are we not going to talk about the person that's wrapped up in the corner? It's like an elephant in the room.
Actually, Tara looks around and says, do you guys, do you want to explain to me or tell me why you have a friend of mine shackled and in a cage?
They were being very rambunctious with one of my associates.
That's no reason for a cage. Or the shackles.
Very rambunctious.
Liare steps up to the table, looks the Dragonborn dead in the eyes. Release them now.
Do I recognize who's being wrapped up?
No. He waves his hand, the door opens, and they come tumbling out. Gag still in their mouth.
Tara moves to catch her. Elisha, you okay?
The gag will be removed whenever y'all leave. She's too much trouble.
I want to perform a medicine check to see if she's alright.
Go ahead.
We don't talk until the gag is removed. That's not how you treat someone.
11.
She's completely fine. Nothing has been done to her.
I move to remove the gag.
Put her somewhere, get her out of the way. We don't want to deal with her.
I don't want to deal with you until that gag is removed. That's not how you treat someone. Unless there's consent involved.
I will bag.
Hey,
You keep our mouth shut.
Ashanti, your kids are really loud in the background now. Sorry.
You keep. I will remove the gag. You keep their mouth shut. Agreed?
Yes.
He waves a finger and the gag falls.
Now, do I recognize who it is?
No.
Girl, you okay?
It sucks. Can we come back to I'm tired of, I'm gonna bruise myself if you don't let me out.
Oh, you're fighting like a darn. He waves his hand and all the shackles just drop.
Consent is key.
That's what I was saying.
Tell that to the dwarf that you assaulted.
I'm sorry, he was getting handsy.
Tara
Now,
moves
can I
to
have my stuff back? Come on, we're practically naked here.
Tara
As
moves
soon
to
as the business is done, you can have your stuff back.
I go and sit behind Sarah.
I have some leather armor that I don't use it anymore. If you want to put that on. You can't be truthers.
I think it's gonna be a little tight on the top.
Stretch it out.
You know.
Okay, so what do you want from us? And this has already been very awkward.
There is
Yes,
an
well,
event. Yes? There's an abandoned mine south of the castle. I plan on leaving the castle here in the next day or so because I don't want to deal with whatever the heck that was out there. But I do plan on keeping in touch. Let's put it that way. If you can find a gem that is hidden inside of this abandoned mine, the gem is the miraculous of persistence. It is An item that I require for some tests that I plan on doing in the near future. It is guarded by, for some reason, I don't understand why, but the entire mine is under the protection of an avatar of the forest. Don't know why. He said, "This is my area. Go away." I'm like, "Really? Dude, come on. Please? No. No, this is mine." Like, okay, fine, whatever. So if you can take care of, removing the avatar, maybe having him walk away, doing something nice, I don't care. Just get me the tip. That's all I ask.
So in my experience,
Did anything else? Anything else we find in the mine do you get to keep?
As long as the gem is returned to me, I don't care what you keep.
in my experience, when somebody likes to use odd words to describe what they're going to do with it, as in no details, it's usually shady as shit. So if you're going to do shady as shit stuff,
Do you forget where we're meeting?
no, I didn't. My point is, if you want me to do shady shit for you and put me and people I care about at risk, thanks to Benji and then
Points at me.
First of all, how am I getting paid? And how do I know this isn't going to bite me in the ass later?
Because a friend of mine is the one that made the gym, and he put it in there for safekeeping, and things moved in, and it's just a long story, okay? What you're getting paid? He reaches down, grabs a small bag, sets it down. That's what you're getting paid. Half now, half later.
I will meticulously count each coin / gem, whatever's in the back.
Oh, I'm excited.
There's 842 gold pieces
In this bag.
in that bag.
I'll turn to everybody, well, whatever it is worth 1,600 gold to this guy. Almost 17.
Is that not enough?
No, obviously we deserve more, because if you want this done right.
Roll persuasion.
$19.
Fine. I was hoping to give you guys these afterwards, but I will guess that you can get them now. He sets down 3 healing potions and 3 greater healing potions.
And I want your word that none of this comes back to haunt us later.
None of this will come back to haunt you guys later.
Can I also get my stuff back, please?
That.
What that?
Jasper or something.
It's over there underneath the cage. Go get it.
I go and get it.
If you pull anything on this, and this does come back to us, I will find out.
I'm not that hard to miss. I think I'm the only black half dragon in the entire city.
Well, you're going to be gone in a day, so.
Two max.
Well, if we want to deal with whatever that is, let's go to the mine and get that dealt with.
Yeah. Off we go.
I'm going to put one of the regular healings in my inventory, guys.
Just for a reference of what Elisha looks like, this is basically her. I'll send that also to the character slot and the server.
Yes, we do have a Discord server that we actually play on. Everybody, if you're watching, so you can go to the Discord server. You can see all the art and everything else that we have.
So when we get out of the Shady Man's house, I'm gonna say, all right. So we got 842 exact up front. How do we want to divvy this? What's going to the group funds? What's going individual? Fine. The bank, not to pay.
All right, if I may first, I apologize for the having to step away for a second. My husband actually went and picked up supper.
Ooh.
But the entire talk, Tara was sitting in front of her, although she was playing with and braiding Tara's hair, and basically stayed silent while y'all talked. Otherwise, she'd have stabbed somebody.
Fair enough.
We already have a greater healing potion from yesterday, so I will just take a normal, regular healing potion.
Okay.
I have my bandages and such. I'm durable. I'm not really worried about healing myself. So you all can divvy up the potions. I just want to know how much gold is going to everybody, so I don't.
Can't you just take it and put it in with the rest of it, and we'll deal with it later?
All right, fair enough.
Well, you do have someone that's not part of the party right now.
I need no gold.
Okay. I stuffed the bag in paper sack.
Okay.
Well, now it's right. That puts us up to 1443.
Well done on that.
Yeah. And where do you go?
We work with $2,000 after this is done, so.
Linkin Park will happen.
I come back over and I'm dressed in my little suit and my leggings and whatnot and my cape.
So, introductions.
All right. This is. Give me just a sec, guys.
I'm Elisha. Elisha Harper.
She's been a friend of mine for several years. We hunted together in the forest.
So, similar skill set, or?
No, we are very different.
I'm not that great at hunting. I just mainly went along to, keep her company.
You have friends and I don't know those friends, Sarah? What?
Yes.
It's got their personal life.
I thought you knew her, but I guess not.
I've watched a few of his performances. Okay.
All right.
I'm not allowed to flirt with you. I am taken. I look at Calgara, I'm just like,
Yes. So what do you do? And are you coming with us for the money?
I'd rather not stay here, especially because he's an asshole, and Work's an asshole, and so I think I want to stick with Tara just because I know her, and I know I can be safe with her. So yeah, I guess I'm coming along.
Okay. So
if I may. Liare.
Yes.
When you were in there and they were talking to this guy, one of the things that he did say was an avatar of the forest. That is something that you've been looking for.
I want to make sure that we're talking about the same avatar.
Do you want to ask him a question before you leave?
No, I will actually wait until we actually get there.
Okay.
Because it's been a while.
Mm-hmm.
Like seeing an old friend, so you want to make sure.
Yeah, understood. How are you guys going to travel? By foot or by you're going to try to snag one of the last remaining carriages in town?
How far? Did he say how far south?
You have a druid in your party that's been here for a few days or a few years.
Do you know the mine in question here?
Do I know the mine in question?
Not the mine, but the forest, yes.
Okay, yeah, yeah. I mean, it's how far is it?
It's about a 3-day travel.
3 days.
Well, we've got plenty of food to last, so if we want to walk, we can walk. Are we penny pinching?
I've never seen this much money.
DM, what's the weather like around this time of year?
This is spring, so it's most of the time it's sunny. You get a few showers, but it's nothing drastic. You do see some thunderstorms, but nothing drastic.
Okay.
Only a few people die a year from the lightning strikes.
It's always a good thing.
I will say, if we do walk, we're going to need to stop by the provisioner because we only have 2 plates. We're going to need a third one unless we want to start spooning all the time.
Yes. Wait,
Okay.
no, what? I got lost in your ads. Ice, I got lost in your eyes. Sorry, I got lost in your ads. I mean ice. I meant ice, not.
I look down at my abs. I mean, they're good abs. Can't blame me.
I look at Tara, I'm like, have you always done this?
Only you have reason.
Always.
I can't help it. It's hot.
Oh my goodness. So how are we traveling?
Or am I just going to make the decision?
I wouldn't mind going by foot.
Is that 3 days by foot or by carriage?
By foot.
By foot.
Isn't it like 50 gold to get a carriage?
Yes,
They might scout us if they're running.
possibly.
We have a lot of gold. And I'm very persuasive. We might actually get some horses out of it.
I wouldn't mind having
I
a
can
couple.
always just,
You can try.
I'm not looking. You keep your those to yourself, temptress. I am strictly dickly right now.
It doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter to me. I'm normally travel by foot anyway, so.
I need this.
Okay.
All right.
Let's go ahead and because we've been at this now we've been at it for about an hour. Does anyone want to take a break, or is everyone good?
I need a bio break. I was literally
Okay.
sleeping.
All right. Well, let's go ahead. Everyone take 10 minutes.
Alright, good.
Do we have something to put up for in between? Not yet? Okay. So
Not yet.
someone's got to sit here and go, hi, people, how are you?
Mm-hmm.
Not it.
I caught it.
I'm it. Do we have anybody watching?
I've
hold on.
shared it a few times to different people.
I
to
might
see.
be.
I've been in there most of the time.
I can't see anything. Because of my setup here, I'm literally focused on the group. So for all those that are watching, welcome to the World of Terrain. If you have questions, comments, or concerns during this 10 minutes break time, I am more than happy to start answering some questions.
I know my friend Danny is showing that he's been here, and he was the one that wasn't able to watch a couple weeks ago
Ooh.
because of technical difficulties. I'm happy that he's here.
Now I know one of the people showing.
Do what?
I know one of the people that's watching is me. So.
Norzale is watching.
Welcome, Rosale.
So yeah, Alton.
Huh?
Pretty crazy, huh?
Yes. Do we have any questions, comments, or concerns going on in the chat?
I'm not seeing anything pop up. So, as far as I know.
That question. Okay. How did I come up with the World of Terrain? I came up with the world actually at a comic book store. I was actually running. We went in with my fiance. Walked up to one of the comic book stores locally to me, and we were looking around. I was trying to buy some Dungeons and Dragons miniatures, a couple books and whatnot. And they had a little thing saying, "Hey, do you want to actually run a game?" And I said, "Sure, I'll do it." And they're like, "Okay, what's the world about?" And inspiration. World has only had magic for 100 years. The name is Terrain. It's rifts and portals opening up, trying to bring other things through, and so on and so forth. Yeah. So it was literally a 5-minute spiel off the top of my head. Then I sat down for 2 weeks and basically went, okay, let's see what I can do with this. And then I ran the game 2 weeks later.
Okay, so I'm having to plug in my tablet. So let's see how camera looks. Doesn't still works. I'm just not.
It works.
Not as centered.
Any questions in the chat there, Tara?
Still nothing that I see. I'm not seeing Tara in the call.
Right now, Tara, Benji, and the Tubo look like they're not in the call. So, how about the weather? Questions, comments, concerns? There's Winkle.
Guys,
Hello.
Hello, everybody.
my boyfriend is
So-
watching the stream, and he says that he cannot hear us. It's very low.
He cannot hear us. Okay. So when Tara gets back, we'll see about boosting that volume. Can you hear me now?
He's not going to respond. He's raiding right now. He's listening while he's raiding.
Okay.
I mean, to be fair, I went downstairs and he's like, "Oh, I thought that there was a hyena in our room because I'm fucking dying in my closet."
Oh my god, not even gonna lie, half the time you guys in the beginning, I was just dying. I don't know if y'all just fucking saw me fucking falling over and everything. I was dying.
No.
Watch the language. We're on Twitch.
We have mature content. We can swear.
Okay, then never mind. Go ahead.
Well, I'm pretty sure we're labeled for explicit content, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, I heard Norzale joined the chat. Hi, Andrew. He's one of my best friends. He literally lives 2 buildings down from me.
Hi, Andrew.
Hello, Andrew.
Group.
So, AMDM, how do you like our chaos?
This. I get to play, so I'm having a blast.
Well, we'll be more than happy to have you guests on many other occasions, most likely. Unless you die. It'd be very sad.
Well, I actually have got a character that I'm building that is going to be specifically for guesting on other games. He's a interdimensional snake oil salesman. Based on a previous character. He was built by the son of a previous character I had, which Benji reminds me of.
Uh-oh.
With Benji trying to sneak away, my previous character was the Professor Nikolai P. Whipplebottom, and he did not like to fight. But the book he wrote shows that he was the hero of the story.
Of course.
Sorry,
I
I'm trying
heard
to.
interdimensional snake oil salesman, and my brain went to Resident Evil 4 with the merchant. What are you buying? I swear, if I hear the words "got something,"
I'm just saying we don't need another druid dying in this campaign.
Or almost died. Just got knocked unconscious. You lost Colonel.
You were nearly.
What happened?
That's true.
You guys are talking about. I haven't been hit yet.
Yeah, Benji's
You
literally
keep-
untouched.
You
Regardless
keep
of what the half health is.
jinxing yourself.
I have been
Are
punched.
we
plenty.
challenging the DM? Are we seriously going to challenge the DM? Really, guys?
What happened to Colonel?
I have been touched plenty. Just not
I
by
heard
the
that they something about their battery dying.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, they probably
Oh.
put my phone in.
So
But
it's...
in the words of Alucard from Hellsinger Bridge, hit me, fight me, give me a hug. What barbarian? Fight me. Like, dude,
I already drew you all scarred up and bit up. Okay, and
I
that's
know,
not
it's
so
so
hard.
good. It's so good art. I love it.
So do you
Dude,
guys have to keep it?
that fucking hips on that thing. God, like my bisexual brain just like.
No, anyway, I should post the original art that I did for her.
Animaniacs is coming out.
Whoa, nurse.
What is it?
Hold on, let me bring up the original art I drew for her. I want to go full body. Right?
The age is showing.
You're making Kelgar second guess his life choices.
When you can make a 27-year-old say that her age is showing, that's bad, alright? That's bad.
I'm 28.
I know.
Okay, I posted the original art for her, so.
That's nice.
So yeah, back to your competition now.
Oh, boy.
I'm sorry, but you keep.
Kelgar is the only Kelgar. Is the only that I see. I only see Kelgar.
Some of you guys are going. Some of you guys are going. I'm only
That's your
28,
competition.
and
That's your competition.
there's three of us in the room going. Yeah, babies.
I mean,
Okay,
to
I
be
gotta
fair,
look at the picture now.
to be fair, Farrah's got a badonkadonk too, though.
Hey, I like my girls thick.
Yo, right there with you. Yo.
If thick thighs are what kill me,
Twitch people, this is what I have to deal with.
You're gonna have to deal with this a lot longer than just on this, okay?
Yep.
You've had to deal with this for what, 11, 12 years now?
I chose the wrong race, damn it.
What about me?
Sorry.
No, I can only wait with my.
Lee, at least with Warforged, you can build your.
Yes.
You can perfect it. You're not limited by what you by a lot.
Druid crap can do a lot.
My mind just went down there.
I mean, I got the
Can
vibe.
you say word?
Oh wow, that brings a whole new meaning to the term wood.
is that a quarter step? Or are you excited to see me?
I prefer something in a little more oak.
Alright. Where's the war?
Hold on, Tara. My boyfriend's watching the stream right now, and he says that we are not able to be heard. Like, our volume is like extremely low right now.
Thank you.
Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me? I got chocolate and food. I'm happy.
I want chocolate.
I can't get you. I'm not free.
Now here's the real question: is it a quarter staff or a battering ram?
Depends on how you use it.
1 second, I'll be right back.
Jericho when the walls fell.
I am so glad. This is the first time the AMDM has witnessed this. Like, he wasn't following me before. And the fact that I'm literally getting you to belly laugh makes me so excited.
I'm happy when I can get
Okay. Can you hear us now? Are we sounding better?
No, hold on a minute.
Oh.
Hey.
Hooray! Technical difficulties.
Yep.
Technical difficulties brought to you live by the Chaotic Rollers.
Technical difficulties or testicle difficulties?
Maybe a little bit of both. I don't know.
That's what Benji's having right now.
Didn't have any last night.
No, it's not blue balls. It's, oh my god, there's thick thighs around. Wait. I only can have one.
There can be only one.
Unless you're kobold.
Rude.
Gotta rub a couple out.
Is Colonel coming back?
I don't know.
Should we just, start travel time? Because that takes us a while anyway.
Yes, we're going to start travel time.
All right.
As soon as our technical difficulties have been fixed.
I want to get horse.
No comment.
Not those type of technical. We're not having the technical difficulties. The technical difficulties.
Well, you mentioned something about being sick, so.
Ow! I'll say for all of us.
No, I'm okay. I am not going to become a eunuch.
I don't want to sing soprano, thank you.
I think either Lee is not there or Lee is frozen on my end.
No, he's there.
Okay.
He's there. He's just chilling.
He's having fun.
He's probably having second thoughts of hanging out with us now.
Yes.
He's trying to decide whether we're worth it.
This is the better side of TikTok.
The more chaotic side, at least chaotic. You're fun.
Just another hour. No.
Every single one of us on here is actually a TikTok creator. I was actually put out the call for a cast from TikTok,
and these are the people that answered the call. Lee is one of the people that actually was one of the first people I actually watched on TikTok.
I'm sorry.
Wingle is almost at over 12,000 followers now, 13,000 followers, something like that.
12.5 now, actually.
Lee's.
You were 12K earlier this morning. What the heck?
I'm going viral right now. I have a video with like a 250,000 views.
Give me. Sure.
AMDM Lee is actually almost at 10,000 followers. I'm at almost 3,000 followers. So yeah, we're actually a growing group here. I think Callan, you're at almost 1,500 now.
Oh, I broke 2,000 last week.
Oh, sweet, 2,000. Yeah, awesome.
At the end of last night, I had 2,069.
Nice.
Giggity.
I hit 2,666 today.
I have got 114.
I think I'm at 654.
I am not a content creator. I was literally told, "Hey, roll up a character. We're playing D&D."
Yep.
Sometimes that's how it starts.
Hey, I love it. So I'm
That's
not
literally
complaining.
how I was told I was going to start my fair.
So yeah, this all started from a TikTok post that I put out after doing a dual live with Wingle, saying, "Hey, this is my world. What do you think?" She goes, "I want to play." I said, "Okay." So I sat down and literally started making it happen.
I'm one of his permanent players.
Speaking of Elton, you and I still need to have that live duet and do our D&D back and forth.
Okay, I'm good with it.
We'll figure out a day.
Okay.
So how are we on audio? Any better?
Tara?
Hi.
Hello, everyone.
Guys, I can't do anything if you don't talk.
Okay.
Okay. Well, we're talking. We're right now we're just being friendly.
Guys, save lives.
Okay.
I can hear everything.
Okay.
We got an
I'm
echo.
gonna leave it alone like
we have
it
an
is
echo
right
because
now.
I turned it on while like my speaker
Oh.
was on. That was because I was trying to get you to talk, but no one understands what this means.
I did. I was talking.
I can't see you. You're frozen to me. So.
The tits were talking.
Okay, and bark means give it to me.
The tits were talking.
Hey,
there's Gernor.
All right, so we're good.
So everyone, you can hear us fine on Twitch now.
Y'all plugged in?
Yeah.
We're sounding okay on Twitch now.
Yes. Yeah. Let's go.
Sweet. All right. So, all right. You got yourself. Are you going for the walk or are you going for the carriage?
Pretty sure we settled on walk, which means we got to go to the pavilion.
You got to go to the purveyor.
Provisioner for a 10.
Okay. All right. General store. Okay. As you come back through the artist district, you enter into the slums. There is actually a general store right there next to the Fletcher that someone needs to pick up someone picked up their arrows from. So as you walk inside, there is a Minotaur. Hello? How can I help you?
I need a 2-person tent.
A 2-person tent. Okay.
This reminds me, we need to go to the alchemist.
I'm out.
Do you have any tents at all?
I've got one left. People have been buying me out all day ever since whatever the heck that was over there.
What kind of tent do you have? What's left?
I have a 6-man tent.
I'll buy it. How much?
Give me 70 gold, it's yours.
Sold.
Okay. Would you like that gift wrapped?
No.
No, thanks. We're taking it to go.
Set it down. Anything else I can help you with?
I think that'll do it.
Okay. Holds out his paw.
I hand
Yes?
it 70 gold.
We have an issue.
What?
Not you.
Oh.
The alchemists owe us healing potions, and they're not supposed to be ready till tomorrow. So we should go and get whatever they have, and then just cut our losses, because going all the way there to come back, they're going to be gone by the time we leave.
Yeah, you're right. We gotta.
Yeah, let's do that, because I don't want to lose all of that supplies, because that was a lot of persuading I had to do. So those should be close by too, because we were already in the artisan district.
Mm-hmm. You passed by them on the way to the general store. I'll say you can stop in there, and get that before you get to the general store, and we'll just retcon this. The little, as you open the door. Yes! What?
We have to leave a little early, and so we were hoping to grab whatever you already made, and then you can just have the rest.
We have to leave early too. Yeah. Ooh! Hold on! Jumps down, runs to the back. Comes back with a little case, a little box. This is what we have. It's yours.
How many is it?
You guys were gonna get what? 30?
30.
It's been Monday, so it needs to be 15. 15 regulars.
It's okay. We'll take it.
All right.
Okay. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not like it cost us money to get it anyway, because we got the herbs ourselves. We're not really losing any money here.
True.
So, let's go.
I gain money. Yay! We win.
Have fun.
All right. So since it's bulk,
Let's surviving.
since it's bulk, I'll throw that all in the haversack.
Okay. So yeah, you got 15 regular healing potions.
Yeah.
For those that don't know, this is what happened. They actually gathered the supplies, made a deal with 2 alchemists to actually get 100 healing potions made. The deal was they would get 30 of them. The alchemists can keep the other 60 to actually, or the other 70 to actually cover the cost of making them. So it was actually a pretty decent deal.
We've got our
Now you go over to the general store, you get your tent, you're leaving the town. You're leaving the town, you're actually funneling into a caravan of people that are leaving the town, leaving the castle. Excuse me. I need Benji, Jolene,
Elisha.
Benji, Elisha, Natubo, Kernor, and Liare to make me. I need all of you to make me a stealth check, because every guard is checking people as they leave to see if they have magical ability to automatically join the military.
19.
Uh-oh. I don't
What'd
like
you
that
do,
look on.
Benji?
I don't like that look on Benji's face.
What'd you do?
A crit failed.
Oh!
I'm like legit singing and it's magical.
I can't touch you, huh?
14.
8.
Okay.
Right.
Because this is a group check, the average says that you guys have passed.
Oh boy.
But a critical failure.
It's like happening group checks. Like I feel like that's not. Oh, that shouldn't be a thing.
Guys, we're military. Are you ready?
You guys got a 92% success rate.
Meaning, what do we have to roll?
Meaning you guys barely made it through. You guys made it through, no problem. Even with the bard trying to sitting there humming as they're leaving, you guys actually made it out.
I'm so used to this that I'm like precipitating sparks out of my hand. And Colonel like grabs my hands and like, you look down and you stay, keep your head down, you shut the fuck up.
I could just picture Benji going, I like big butt singing.
Cannot lie. See what spark, and the boom works in with it. Spark, grabs my hands. No.
Y'all make it out.
Joining the military.
This is one of the things that the world does now. Anybody that's got magic can be literally conscripted. So you
You
guys
did not see the walking tree.
I threw my cloak over the walking tree.
That is a good point, though.
Yeah.
I'm just asking.
Or anything, to be honest, I was gonna say I wanted to piggyback on the walking tree.
The
I
Saints
could have just
might.
distracted from that.
uh
I have a bad habit of piggybacking on players, literally.
and start marching down the road. Because of the amount of traffic that's going on the road, there isn't going to be anything messing with y'all. So if y'all want to fast travel the 3 days, we can. The last day is going to be the day of travel that you guys are going to have to worry about, because that's when everyone's starting to split off and go towards separate areas. But if we can fast travel to the last day of travel, if you guys want to.
Yeah. Fast travel
Sounds
is always
good.
an option.
I would really like that.
The last day of travel, you guys are making it. You guys have made it. There's always other groups around. People are like, there's been gossip and everything else going on. The last day, you guys are pretty much on the road alone because everyone else has merged off into different sections and gone off to different towns and trying to deal with whatever they're dealing with. As you see the forest approaching, this is the forest of Etheran. Etheran. Etheran.
As Kurnar sees the forest up ahead, she leans over to the walking tree and says, "Are you related to any of those?"
No, I do not believe that I am.
Can I come up behind and just go whack?
Thinking what I was feeling, like that's so rude, Kurnar.
But this piece of spruce came from my home.
Intriguing.
Can you tell us of your home?
I don't remember much of Eberron. After the war, I was left. The druids in my grove brought me back to protect. And that's what I've done. Just wander the forest, making sure things are going the way they should. And then I end up here.
What a noble cause.
What's your favorite type of flower that you like to grow? Because I saw that little one on your shoulder earlier.
I've never been asked that question before.
Then what's the prettiest one you've grown?
At that point, I will start growing several little flowers, going, no. Just as we're walking along. That one's nice.
Ooh,
that
and
one
I'm
is
just
cute.
going along picking out the ones I like as well.
Quickly, if you don't mind, could you grow a lily?
Yeah.
May I?
Yes.
I'll
I am
put
Groot. Sorry. Oh God.
I'll take the lily and I'll put it in Benji's ear.
I love lilies. Thank you. You know what? When before it starts to wilt, I'll put it in my diary and I'll flatten it out so I can keep it.
This went from a massive, oh my God, what the heck just happened moment to another love story. Oh wait, same love story. We started out with the love story.
So
Sorry.
we're supposed to be looking for a mine of some sort. Natubo, you want to get an aerial view, see if you can spot where we're supposed to be going?
I would love to. Alright. I take off now.
Okay, make me perception check because I think you have advantage on perception checks. So go ahead and make me a perception check in the air.
Why is it not popping up? There it is. It's only a 10.
This forest is dense. I mean, it looks like it's actually growing very well. There's almost no bald spots. The canopy looks like it's filled out perfectly. There's nothing that you can see that even remotely resembles anything that would look like a mine or some type of structure. The canopy is just so overgrown.
I come back land on the ground. Sorry guys, I can't see anything that would remotely be a mine or anything.
So we're gonna
so much brush in my way.
Do some leg work on this one, I guess.
I'm sure we'll find it in no time.
As you guys approach, Liare and Natubo, make me perception checks with advantage.
I'm not used to running characters.
You said perception?
Liare and Natubo, yes.
Oh, just them, okay.
Team.
You said with an advantage, right?
Yes.
I'll take a hearty 14 then.
Okay. DC wasn't that high, but as you guys approach the woods, you start looking. This forest is just growing. It looks like something is enriching the soil here. It is growing. The trees are actually bigger. The bark is just, there's no bark actually peeling off. You can see where a deer have come up and been scraping, and the bark has literally regrown where that's taken place. There's no sign of rot, there's no sign of disease, there's no sign of decay even. Yet everything is pristine in this forest as you guys approach.
Can I use my nature to see if I can figure out why there's so much growth and so much
Go ahead. Roll for it. Roll make me a nature check.
While she's doing that,
Nope,
I asked where
nothing.
they could grow like a small dark blue
I
rose.
rolled a 6.
What was that?
I rolled a 6.
You rolled a 6? It's beautiful. And you being a tracker inside the woods, this feels like the most comfortable woods you've ever been in.
Okay.
You come across a small path that actually leads into a section of the woods, and you can see it start winding through. And the path actually looks like it's actually been taken care of. There's actually flower beds along the sides of the path as you progress down. The path looks like it's been swept or blown clean. It's almost like you're walking into a fairy tale. The way this forest and the path and the garden and everything look.
It wasn't the only thing that was blown clean. At least I waited till you were done describing, okay?
That one, I felt that face.
At least I waited till after you were describing it because it instantly went into my head.
I don't think anything we did last night was clean. Let's be.
Okay. If my head is right at the end of this, I know what's going on. Go ahead, Lee.
I'm going to go ahead and wild shape.
Okay.
Into a dire wolf. And start sniffing around trying to find where it's at. Now, when Liare transforms, the wolf is not a normal animal. It is made of stone and wood. Because he is stone and wood. So now you have in shape a dire wolf, but the muscle textures are all wood. The body plates are stone. Just.
Mm-hmm.
Alicia's just like.
Not gonna lie, that might be
the
second or third most badass thing I've seen all week.
The Tubo sees him wild shape and also wild shapes into a wolf. Not a dire wolf, to remind you guys. Just a regular wolf.
Mm-hmm. Make me, because you actually are using your nose now, make me a perception check with advantage for scent.
Don't say the number yet, please. Give me 2 seconds.
We have more music coming. Yes.
Wolves come out in the night. The metallic glow gleams with light. The wolves howl at the moon, but it will protect us from our doom. You can add a d6 to that roll as I give you a bardic inspiration, if you so choose.
I so choose.
That's why I said don't roll it, because I was like, literally, I had the bow in my head. I was like, oh god, he's gonna say it. I can't hear that. He's not gonna be able to do it.
So that would be an 18 for the perception check.
Okay.
Nice.
That's nice. That's good.
The other one was a 1.
You get a whiff of something that you recognize, but it seems like it's changed a little bit, but you're not sure. But it's off to your right. And it's not moving, but you can, because the smell isn't changing. But you know that the thing that you might be looking for is off to your right.
I start heading in that direction.
Okay. You're going to have to step off the path to do so.
Coroner's going to follow.
Okay. So the dire wolf, Colonel are heading into the woods.
I try to budge the rest of the team that way.
Okay.
Elisha would probably be the last to leave the path.
Realized I was muted. I'll follow our guide.
Yeah.
Okay. As you guys step off the path, that welcoming sense that you got from the path dissipates. You now feel like you're actually inside of a regular forest where things go bump in the night, things move, things can snap and bite. Yet nothing is approaching. Liare is walking this makeshift cutaway going through the woods, and as you, Liare, you're in direwolf form. Natubo, you're in wolf form. I want Kernor and I know him. Bush. Elisha. Is that right?
Yep.
Both make me perception checks. Also, Benji, Kelgar, and Tara making a perception check with advantage.
17 for me. Am I at advantage or no?
No, Tara is the advantage.
Okay. I'm like, I have dark vision.
Oh, I have dice.
You said with advantage?
I got 15.
Yes, Tara, you get advantage.
Alright. And
21.
perception.
21.
The one
Nat 20.
looking at Benji's ass.
See everything.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. All right.
Nat 20 and dirty 20.
Okay.
22.
As you guys are coming through, you start noticing there's small dents. There's actually large dents in the ground, and the brush, and the trees and everything look like they've been pushed away, and then literally regrow into this area. But the path that Liare is taking is actually following these little lumps as they go through.
So, since I'm proficient with survival, would I be able to recognize?
Hold on. Remember, let's keep this. If someone's talking, try not to step over. Calgar, go ahead.
Sorry, I didn't notice I was talking over anybody. Since I'm proficient in survival, would I be able to recognize? Like foot tracks?
You cut off at the end of whatever you were saying.
Oh. Since I'm proficient in survival, can I recognize that these are kind of like tracks?
Yes, that's exactly what they are. They look like large, large. Someone took a very large redwood and literally went and literally was walking with a giant redwood stump upside down.
Would sorry.
No, you're good. Go ahead.
Would Tara recognize these tracks?
Hold on. Hold on.
Alright.
I don't know if you heard me earlier, Liare, about the blue rose.
Yes.
Okay.
And I made one. I made one.
Awesome. Thank you.
Sorry, I had to taste a pie filling. Gotta love the wife. But yeah, these are Tara. You would recognize that these are. You've seen something like this in the forest of Lothar.
Mm-hmm.
And when it walked through, the forest actually grew. But you never saw exactly what it was that walked through.
Alright. Alright, thank you.
In all of my known ballads, is there anything about a being that helps grow forests?
Make me a history check.
Nah. Definitely not. Nope.
Okay. Nope.
My head actually hurt and I take 1 damage.
Oh God, that hurts.
I go to start playing and my string snaps a little bit and I'm like, crap! And as I'm walking I have to restring it.
Liare. You come up and you literally stop. The smell is just insanely strong right here. And there's this giant tree right in front of you.
I turned to look. How far is anyone behind me? Are they close or?
They're close. They're right on your tail. The Tubo's right with you. He's a dog too.
Yeah, I would have been at least 10 feet away from him.
And I just do a short little howl.
Everybody hears. Why, hello, little friend.
I'm just like.
And I'll drop my B shape.
And the tree turns as another leg
Hello, friend.
As another trunk twists around and it turns and looks at you. And the bark in one of the branches contorts and twists, and you see what looks like a head made out of pure wood. And it leans down and looks at you. Hello. I don't get many visitors.
We're looking for a mine?
Yeah.
A mine. Yes, I have a mine in these woods.
Yes, my associates have been tasked to retrieve something from your mind. Would you allow this?
I keep having interesting recipients coming into my woods to go into this mine. If they are able to get it and remove whatever this is down there, I'm assuming that the people coming into these woods would stop hurting them.
Probably.
I believe that is correct.
Most likely.
I shall allow this.
Thank you.
Sounds good.
You seem familiar to me, little one.
Oh, you must have heard my music. I'm a little famous.
I don't know you.
We have met before.
Oh,
a while ago.
Yes. I have many memories. And now that I know this one over here is famous, I will remember them too.
Benji Benedict the Bard. Nice to meet you.
Triple B.
Hopefully 4. I want to be Benji Benedict the Blinking Bard. What's your name?
I don't have one.
I'll call you Trent.
That would be because he looks like a tree ant.
I was thinking more of a Bob.
No, I don't think it's
Trent.
a Bob. I think Trent is suitable. No?
Little one, what do you think?
I think it is a suitable name.
Then I shall be Trent, the avatar of the forests.
It is a very
Why?
beautiful forest, by the way.
I spend a lot of time making it that way.
It's the first forest that hasn't tried to bite me back, so it's like number 1 on my list right now. Definitely would come back. The Yelp review will be astounding, I promise you.
Little one, your name was Liare, correct?
It is.
Why did you seek me out again?
Well, my associates needed help, but I am still searching for that forest. The one you told me about.
Bome the Drow?
Yes.
Oh.
We know where that forest is.
You do?
Yeah.
The drawers.
The green has led me well.
Yeah, we just went through that forest. What was that called, Tara?
Lothar.
Yep, Lothar.
Lothar. Yeah, that's the forest you're looking for. We met the drow. We interrupted one of their breeding spiders. They weren't very happy about that.
Just be thankful they let us go.
I've heard that they are a changed race.
I didn't see any diapers, but I mean, I'll take your word for it. The AMD just looks at me. I can feel the glare. I can feel it.
I produce another lily and just hand it to you.
That was...
Distracts me, puts the ADD kicks in. I am the definition of no brains and all beauty.
AKA crackhead energy.
I dropped my beast form. I couldn't hold the laughter in.
I think we broke the DM again.
Yeah.
This is getting pretty consistent.
Yeah. I'm doing everything I can to not, go with cliche things. And
I take every opportunity to try and break you. Yes, I will do that. I told you this we were dual living. I literally said, I hope you're ready for me.
Where's my harpies?
No
I don't know. I missed those.
Hey. Those ones fucked me up, not Benji. Don't.
Benji wasn't even here for it. He was pulling up the rear and totally.
Don't throw my PTSD moments at
Trent, where might this mine be located?
It is in the center of my woods. It was actually something from a far gone age, but it has been in disreuse, so I just allowed the forest to reclaim it.
Is there a safe path that we could make sure we don't do any damage to your forest?
I will give you one.
That would be wonderful. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. Liare, would you like a safe path to the Forest of Lothar? Or would you like to continue with your friends?
I think for now I will help them finish their quest. And then I may seek you out again, my friend.
Understood.
Bring you to the.
If I may, I'm sorry. If I may, Lior, I know that forest very well. I grew up inside of it. Would you like me to take you there after we are done here?
I was literally just about to say that. Why don't we can just bring him? Like, we know exactly where he doesn't have to travel to find the drow. We know where they are, and they know us.
Right. I mean, literally, Lior, I grew up inside that forest. I know it quite well.
I believe this would be acceptable.
As soon as our quest is done and I am able to get away, I will take you there.
I love how Tara just cut us out of the group. Like, I'm sitting here like, we can all go together. And Tara's like, no, I want the fucking time. I need some time from you guys. Benji, I'm done with your antics. Like, Tara, like, we're a group. We go together.
I got no problem with you going with
She's
me.
like, I'm done babysitting, but done babysitting.
No,
I
Tara.
Not even a paladin in the group still have a babysitter.
I actually... AMDM, are you going to be available for next week? Would that be acceptable for you?
Next Wednesday? Yes, I can be. I'd have to check my schedule, but I believe I am available.
Okay. Because if everyone's okay, we're going to go ahead and cut it here for the night. That's 2 hours. I know, it's a short game. I got to get a different chair. I'm sorry.
So the wife is like, stay away from me. I'm making a fucking pie.
Yeah, she's making pies. Alright, we can, I guess, let me get up and stretch because I'm in a chair. This chair is hurting my bum and back.
Go take your break because we got hours. We can dilly dally while you're going. It's okay.
Thank you.
I am available next week.
Okay. Because
Are you available the rest of your Wednesdays? Because I want you to stay. I don't want you to go away.
We'll have to see because there are other people that have asked me to play on.
I call Infinity Dips.
I think us as a party called the same.
I call dibs. So I think under the legislation of the Dungeon Master's Handbook that I so pledged my loyalty for, that does mean that
You're
I got
officially
this.
part of the party.
I rolled a 16. I'm proficient. 16 plus 8. I got a 24 on my persuasion war. How am I doing?
We'll have to see. That's pretty good. I do accept bribes, by the way.
I rhymed for you.
I do accept the bribes.
Excuse me, 30 seconds.
I will draw your character for you.
That'll do it right there.
I will sit down with you.
I always accept art.
And draw your character out for you.
Oh shit! It's done. All right.
Yep.
She's really good at what she does.
Yeah.
I can make your tree look sexy. No.
A sexy tree.
No, that's what I call wood.
Now we need the blood.
One of the things, since the DM's going, I guess I need to describe a little bit more. He's got authentic battle damage. He looks like he has been through some shit. His face place has got cracked in it and carved out where weapons had hit him. He has been through a battle and just kind of piecemealed back together by the druids.
Got my poem.
Oh no. Now you gotta pull.
AMDM, I need you here. If you go, I have fear. I love your play, I need you to stay. For if you leave, I'll miss the story you weave. Boom.
Oh man. Mic drop.
I'm good at what I do. I'm a bard in real life. Like this stuff comes naturally to me. I just can do it.
Wow.
Right? That was a good one too.
That was really good, yeah.
Yeah. So give me a chance to play this beast machine more. I've been aching to play this.
What circle are you?
Circle of the Moon.
Love Circle of the Moon
That's
so
why
much.
you got the dire wolfy.
That's why I got the dire wolf.
I got the circle.
I was looking for an ape, but I couldn't find it in the thing. So that way I can be Optimus Prime.
Are you
Primal.
on D&D Beyond right now?
Oh yeah. I didn't
So
see
it-
ape when I was pulling up the.
Are you in extras?
Well, when I pulled it up earlier, I didn't see ape in the listing for wild shapes.
Ape is in there though. You got Circle of the Dreams.
Let me-
It should have been in there.
I literally just I did extras. Wild
Oh, there
shape
it is.
ape. It's the very
Yeah, there
first
it is. I overlooked right over it.
Well, there you go.
Oh yeah, we're adding that one to the.
I think I
to
actually
the abilities.
that was actually the tutorial that I built for druids when I was still doing the tutorials. Was
What's really funny is level 8 dad actually made a prompt of if you could be any race class forever, what would you like to be stranded on an island with? I said a Warforged druid. Because you don't need to eat, you don't need to sleep, you can literally just train on the island the entire time, and you don't need to breathe, you can't be drowned by water, so you could just walk away when you want to, or wild shape and leave. Or you could just spend years and years and years just training. And then, till you get level 6 spells, and then wind walk your way off.
I took Circle of the Dream.
I haven't read up on that one.
It pretty much inspires me to heal, and eventually I can make a force field around the whole group where we will be protected from the nature and all that. That's way later, though. And then even further later, I can teleport us back to the last safe place that we had.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
That is nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Circle of the Dream is basically Big Daddy Dream.
Oh yeah, Circle of the Dream is really cool. I love College of Eloquence. I'm loving Benji. It's a lot of fun to play.
I can't wait to get my multi-class going. This is going to be
So,
much fun.
I have
for
a
your
multi-class in mind too.
your forged face, is it more humanoid looking or is it
It's very much like you would see the Warforged.
okay?
Yeah,
I'm just doing a little sketch here to see what you know.
Not
very much
only
like your typical
AMDM.
word.
Not only are you getting poetry made about you, but you're getting artwork. Like how is our persuasion as a group? I feel like as a group we're definitely winning here.
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, the only thing missing is a large minotaur teabagging somebody.
I mean, you could have a barbarian doing it to a bard. Is that close?
In my campaign that I'm running, the Black Door, one of the players teabagged an NPC.
And
that's when the DM comes in.
In one of our other campaigns, the player who had a I think it was an albino minotaur, and so he was like getting bored at the role play and less battles and such, so he stopped showing up. So my character got pissed off and shaved a dick in their back.
Oh, that's pretty close to teabag.
Another good
he had a permanent teabag.
Another good point to mention is that this would give you break.
You broke up completely.
It would give you a break of being a constant DM, and you'd be able to actually play and enjoy some form of, relaxation of not having to mastermind everything.
Get to develop your character.
I haven't done that in a while.
And also help the DM with plot points that we completely avoided.
I mean, that's literally what just happened, so yes.
Because we just nope, not touching that. Bye.
We don't do drow.
In 3 sessions, we ignored every plot point.
I want to get to the fucking capital.
One.
Well, that's what you're supposed to do with players.
Yeah.
It just means I can make things go even further with those plot points and actually have those plot points develop. So, and when you get to them later, they could be a lot nastier than they are now.
This is what it means to go even further beyond.
Haley, I was thinking for the face, the mask from the movie, or that type of face.
I could see that.
Use that as a reference. Loki's mask.
And then we're in a constant cycle of losing our sorcerer again.
I'm surprised I haven't dropped out tonight.
Yeah, usually it happens 4 times.
Mm-hmm.
Let's not jinx it, guys.
I can't reach A and D, but since he's a tree, I guess that works.
We have a walking knock on wood in the party now.
Exactly.
Benji has your wood, though.
Always.
Trent actually is going to open up a path.
Me gusta.
Guys.
All right.
Trent's going to open up a path leading right from him to the abandoned mine.
Benji's gonna thematically split the woods like Moses.
Yeah. Part.
Thank you, my friend.
Of course.
You're welcome.
And I'll cause a bunch of flowers to sprout around us.
That's so pretty.
Tara's going to respectfully thank Trent and thank him for all the help.
Thank you for being so kind. And be careful, because I can only control the things that are up here. There are things that have been placed inside that mine that I have no control over.
We will be careful. Thank you for the warning.
I
You're
give Trent a hug.
welcome.
If it's dangerous,
Oh.
we'll get rid of it for you.
It doesn't come up here because it knows that I will kill it. But down there, it's not my problem.
All right.
So, I hope y'all have a wonderful time.
Thanks.
Alright, I have to have everyone's honest opinion.
It looks pitiful. It's not baked yet. Pie, no. It's not baked yet.
You're making me hungry.
Hold on.
I want
What
to
kind
I
of-
don't watch that.
Anyone else having an American Pie moment where they kind of want to fuck it?
No, that's just the bard. It's not warm
Nope,
enough
sorry.
yet.
In real life.
I mean,
I
no
don't need to-
disrespect, Mrs. DM. That looks delicious.
It really does look good.
What type of pie is it?
This is a mixed berry pie.
Oh, those are so good.
I'm down.
You
You
win.
can send me the quality. Come on, man. You know the rules.
We all need to try it now, so you gotta the freeze dry it and just send it over.
Yep.
Fuck that. I'm
Well,
taking a
maybe
train
we
to
can
Georgia.
fly to Atlanta tomorrow, so if everybody flies out to Atlanta, y'all can all try a slice.
Yeah, come on. You know me.
She's saying that if she's making 2 of them, if y'all can come to, she's gonna take them on up to Atlanta tomorrow. If y'all want to go get one.
Yeah, y'all gotta fly out.
How
to
much
get
is
it.
a train ticket? No, I don't fly. I don't take a train.
You won't make it by tomorrow with a train.
Damn it. Then I'm not
And
coming.
plane tickets on that last minute are going to be.
I'm all out of teleportation spells.
Yeah. She's complaining because she thinks her lattice work didn't look good.
It looked great.
Oh, it looked great.
Everyone says your lattice work looked great.
It doesn't matter how it looks. It looks delicious.
Trained baker
Now it's going
here.
in the oven now.
Trained
Oh,
baker
you-
here. It looks good.
You know you got to post a picture of it when it's done if we finish stream before then. She dropped it.
No, she dropped the entire. One of the cats knocked over the trash can. Oh, she knocked over the trash can.
I thought she dropped the pie.
So did I.
I was afraid
worried.
she had.
That would have
You know in the mask how it has the little center part there. I was thinking instead of like circles, either diamonds or gemstone looking, because you did say rock as
Yeah.
well. So like maybe like some amethyst or something like that.
Some quartz.
Yeah. How does that
Amethyst
sound?
would be nice. Amethyst would work.
Okay.
Purple is a good color.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm
I have another
doodling
comb.
as we're doing this.
I have another comb.
All right. So, continuing on.
I have a poem for travel.
Uh-oh. Go ahead.
Into the mine we go. Hope the unknown is low. I want to get in and out, but our success I have no doubt. With our new Fred by our side, we have no reason to hide. So into the mine we run to find the hidden with some light fun.
For the next 10 minutes, everyone has bardic inspiration.
Nice.
Nice.
I like that he does that with my riffs.
Now for the fun part. All right. So, as you guys make your way into the forest and proceed to find the mine, it's actually as you approach, you realize what's called a mine isn't a mine. It is a tomb. It is a stoneworked tomb that actually descends down into the earth. The trees around it are actually green and blooming. The Avatar Trent has made sure that the forest here is actually well taken care of. As you progress down inside, the sconces on the walls flare to life. And it just goes in a row. Down through the depths.
I didn't do that.
Neither did I.
Don't look at me.
I don't even have magic.
Colonel,
as you are standing there and looking down, you see the lights continuing, and then they go around a corner. You can smell the decay that's in here. Right.
Is it like plant decay or carcass decay?
A little bit of both. You can smell the rotten plants that litter the floor. But as Trent said, he can't affect anything inside. So all that hasn't been cleaned. But you also smell what seems like it could have been something crawled in here and died. Or
Benji starts doing prestidigitation to like fresh spring, like Febreze kind of deal with her prestidigitation. Like squirt, squirt, squirt.
Okay.
Alicia's just holding the rose closer to her nose and just smelling that.
All right.
Elgar smelled worse. He's been in the Neverwinter sewers.
Thank God for that.
Should have smelled it when the Lich Queen tried to take over.
Was she nice?
She tried to kill all of us.
I'm joking. I'm actually joking there. I know the word lich.
Tara's gonna look around at the walls, the ceiling, and everything that she can see.
Okay.
And do I see anything that might concern me?
Make me a perception check.
Remember, you have bardic inspiration.
Yes.
So you can add a d6 to that because that only lasts 10 minutes.
Yes.
Would it be a survival check to see how long it's actually been rotting in here?
That would be impossible to tell unless you could find the actual source of the rotting.
Fair enough.
18.
18?
Yep.
You do see some writing on the wall. Do any of you understand primordial?
Hold up, let me check. I actually might have. Nope.
No.
Yes.
Sweet.
Ooh.
Actually, no, it'd be undercommon, excuse me.
Damn it.
No.
I only have abyssal, celestial, and infernal.
I know Elvish.
Yeah. This is undercommon.
I knew I should have taken that with how many times Drought tried to take over Neverwinter.
The closest thing I have to that, I think, would be Thieves' Cant, but
Yeah. You see some writing, but you can't make it out.
Is there any pictures that might give me an idea?
You don't see any actual pictures. Everything is like in a weird pictograph type writing.
Okay.
Hello? Can y'all hear me?
Hello? Yes.
Okay. So first off, I do speak Undercommon.
You do?
Yes. And
Okay.
I was asking if I would know if these tombs are dwarven made.
They are not dwarven. They are human.
Okay. Yes.
And the writing looks too new to be the makers of this. But what you are able to actually understand on the writing is summoned here, not sure why, hope to go home soon. As you progress down a little further, you start seeing stalactites hanging from the ceiling. They're small. I mean, they're not massive stalactites, but they are stalactites nonetheless.
Oh.
Would they look?
This looks ominous.
Onward and forward?
Would they look odd with Terra's nature?
No, they look like because you feel like you're on a descent. It actually makes sense that the calcium things would actually start to form on these. Come in here. There's moisture on the floor, so you can see where they've started dripping.
do any of them look like they're moving?
No.
Okay.
Fuck for that.
How wide is the ceiling?
How wide is the ceiling?
Mm-hmm.
It's about the gap from wall to wall is about 15 feet, so 3 people wide.
And how long is this hallway?
This hallway is still descending. You've probably been walking for 5 or 6 minutes, and it's still descending.
I would like to tread lightly, so I'm moving a little bit slower because I'm trying to hear if anything moves other than us.
Okay.
The moment I notice Benji slow down, I'll also slow down.
Something doesn't feel right.
Can you tell me the marching order, please?
Kelgar's likely close to the front, being the meat shield.
Okay.
I'm bringing up the rear because I'm trying to hear anything that's going on.
I would probably be next to Liare.
I would probably be near back. Can I just cast Firebolt down the hole?
You can just cast Firebolt down the hole if you want to.
Okay, I'd like to cast Firebolt down the hole.
What are you just aiming down and just...
Yes. Slightly down, so it would hit the ground eventually, just to see how far this hole might go.
Are the torches still lit? Are we still in a
Yes.
hole that's lit with torches?
Yeah, the torches are still lit.
Are they still lighting as we go, or are they all lit, like all the way down?
They're still lighting as you go.
Okay. What's range on Firebolt's? What, 120?
Something like that.
Well, my range on it, since I have Spell Sniper, it's 240.
We'd at least get to see how long the hallway is.
Yeah.
It's going to go down, and as I said, the hallway does like a turn. It goes down probably about 70, 80 feet, and then slams into the side of the wall.
Okay.
Tara is behind Kelgar. She does have her bow and arrows and an arrow in her hands, ready to fire.
Okay. As you guys... Huh? Go ahead.
I'll be somewhere in the middle.
Okay.
Of the group.
All right. As you guys progress, you come to that turn that I said was going on, and you find that it actually, as it turns, it actually opens up into a chamber. And that chamber is about 50 feet tall. And there's a bunch of, again, more stalactites, stalagmites. You also find, darn it, cat, honey. Cat took it down the hallway.
Did your
I just
pussy
lost the die.
steal something?
Yes, she just stole a die. I think it was a D4. Or was it a D8? One of the two. Dice Goblin Cat. Inside this chamber, you see the sconces come up, and there's a few of them along the sides of the walls that flare up. But you don't have the light that you did coming in. You do notice that there is that decay odor is starting to get more pungent here. You do see some, as you step into this chamber and look around, you do see some bones, a couple carcasses of maybe deer, maybe a goblin or two, but there's things that would be normal, falling into an underground or walking into an area that they probably shouldn't have been, and their carcasses are lying about here.
You mean like us?
Yeah.
Goblins smell bad when they're alive. God, they smell so much worse when they're dead.
Kobolds are worse. Something about the lizard meat.
How?
Kelgar,
Yeah.
as you step inside, one of the stalactites cracks off and slams into the ground next to you.
Do I
Kelgar
see?
will like immediately like halt, freeze. All right. Our attack's over. I'm going to immediately scan the ceiling to see if any of the other stalactites look unstable.
Benji's doing the same.
Okay.
Tara has reached over and gotten a fistful of the back of Calgar's shirt and yanked him
I'm
back
not
into
wearing
the
one.
Huh?
I'm
He's
not
always
wearing one.
shirtless.
Well, whatever I can, the belt, and yanked him back into the hall.
He does have a little bit of a leash of hair.
Yeah.
That works.
If you pull on that, it gets him excited.
But she
It always
reaches over
swings
to.
toward-
But she reaches over to get a hold of him and pull him back in the hall.
DM's rolling dice, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
It's not always a bad thing.
I love rolling dice just to roll dice, just to freak my players out. Like, I have ADHD, so I'll just roll dice while they're RPing, and then they're like, what are you doing? What are you doing? What? Do I have to roll perception? I'm like, yes.
No.
I have also traumatized a few parties doing that.
Yep.
So funny.
As you're standing there looking around, looking up, you hear some movement come from a particularly nasty looking out.
Uh-oh.
You hear a movement from a particularly nasty looking collection of stalactites or stalagmites, excuse me.
Can I cast fairy fire at that area?
And I
Yes,
also
you can.
cast Firebolt at the area.
Okay.
Firebolt does damage.
Yeah, that's I was avoiding that.
But it's already been said.
Yep.
Yeah, you can.
Does Tara instinctively recognize the tread of what it is?
Of what?
Of whatever's moving around.
No.
Okay.
So you're casting fairy fire over to the area, and you're
anything
yes?
that's in that area that is a being that can be affected makes a dex save of 14, or they are glowing.
Okay.
Alicia, when
And-
that fell, would just be like a little bit closer to me.
And you're casting a firebolt over into that area, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me for your firebolt.
Okay.
You should have
With
waited until after I
disadvantage.
was. Yeah, you should have waited till I was done, because you would have gotten a good roll from that.
I don't hit anything. I rolled a 2.
Okay.
Well, I have a +4, so that's a 6.
something starts glowing behind a stalactite, but I need everyone to roll me initiative.
DM,
Yes.
would this be a good place to start next week? Because I feel like this might go really late, and we do have East Coasters. We start with initiative next week.
That works. Is everyone okay
Or we
with
roll
that?
initiative and then we just pick it up from next week.
That works.
You
Is
got a
everyone-
good initiative, didn't you?
Yeah, I did 24. Fuck yeah, I'm
Then
I get
yeah,
like
I'll roll my initiative. I got a
Yeah,
5. I got a 5.
Apparently, I DM'd you a little rough draft of what I was thinking. Let me know if that's okay.
Yeah, all I got was an 11.
I got a 13.
I got an 8.
Ooh.
I didn't do much worse. I got a 6.
I got 18.
Also, right next to you, Kelgar, there's a very foul-smelling odor as the stalactite is crawling away.
That's what I'm afraid of.
I was afraid of that.
Well,
Alright.
good. At least I don't have to shoot something with a bow I don't have.
Damn it! I was really hoping for a really good romp.
Does that
I
also
made a
count?
monster joke. I made a monster joke.
And just so y'all know, that's what you see
That's not what I thought it was.
looking out.
Hold
Oh
on.
boy.
Hold on.
To be honest,
Not a
I thought it was going to be a
Oh.
kobold.
I thought it was a romper. What do you guys think? Like, the romper made sense.
Yeah.
I legit thought it was going to be fucking kobold.
Hey, you know what? I'm excited. We haven't had actual combat in like 2 sessions, so I'm excited to start with combat next week. But I just know that
What you see,
it's late.
what Kelgar sees crawling away is that.
Ugh. All right.
Eh.
That dice
Okay,
first.
so,
Alright,
do
I'm
we,
done eating.
what's the initiative order for next week?
Is that what you thought it was, Liare?
No, it's not. I wasn't
What'd you-
expecting a bald weasel.
I got
No, I'm not throwing in a cloaker.
That's what I was
I know
afraid
that
of.
I got a 5. DM got a 13. Calgar, you got a
5.
Kernor.
I got an 18.
Natubo
I got a whopping 6.
and Tara.
I got an 11.
We rolled high, guys. Majority
That was
of
the highest.
single digits.
Oh my god.
Alicia, at least you got a nice number.
What is your armor class, Kelgar? Flat-footed, surprised?
What's flat-footed?
3rd edition.
Oh, I have no idea what that means.
Without Dex, it's 13.
Yeah, that it missed you.
14.
Yeah, it missed you, so it still would have hit the ground like it did.
What was
I rolled a
glowing
9.
Wait,
I rolled
what
a
is
9 to hit.
Is he glowing?
The thing next to him,
I don't know what's glowing, what's not glowing.
the thing that you casted fairy fire over in the area of where the noise came from.
Mhm.
The thing that's next to Kelgar is not glowing because it's right next to you.
It's glowing blue.
Otherwise, yes.
Alright.
Okay.
That's fine. I have reckless attack. I can give my.
For those watching on Twitch, thank you for coming along. We're going
Yes,
to
thank
call it here tonight. We're going to pick this up again next week with initiative. Also on Sunday, we are having we have a talk show that we do to go over what happened on the thing. Also to go over a little bit of the world, to talk about characters. We have one volunteer that's going to be jumping in on this week's episode on Sunday, which is going to be
Ara.
Elisha.
Ara as Elisha.
Ara as Elisha. Do we have anyone else that wants to volunteer to jump in?
I
I'll jump
might
in.
be able to drop by.
Okay.
I can do it.
Okay, actually, let's do that. Let's do Wingle and Ara. Have those two jump in there, and that way they can go back and
fun.
talk about from the beginning till now. I mean, that'd actually be a really good idea. And yeah, Ara can actually fill people in on the other campaigns that have happened on Terrain.
Ooh, that's gonna be fun.
Also, small note for anybody who wants to send their friends to the podcast version. That's
You're cutting out, honey.
I gotta
Cut out
go.
the podcast.
All right, take care, Coronor. Thank you.
You too, y'all.
For anybody who wants to send their friends.
For anybody who wants to send their friends.
I noticed. The podcast is coming out on Friday.